Alright everyone, welcome to DVD Hunt number 22, the eBay edition number 3. This is the third time we've done this, and before we get started I decided to show 5 things that I'm specifically looking for. The number 1 thing will be the early years DVD box set, preferably complete with all the slipcovers, all the discs. The second thing I'm looking for is the James Learns a Lesson original 2005 DVD release, the Anchor Bay release of it. And another thing I want to be looking for is the 10 Years of Thomas Anchor Bay DVD release, as well as the Thomas and the Really Brave Engines DVD release. And finally, any Thomas Wooden Railway VHS/DVD packs I think would be great to have. That'll be the last thing I'm looking for, not necessarily looking for any specific tapes right now, or any of the newer DVDs besides the ones I have mentioned already. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're gonna start off here first by looking at the early years, my top item that I'm looking for. And just scrolling through here, it seems that we don't have that many options for that specific DVD. Yeah, they're not really giving us much here. So we do have some options though. We're not completely hopeless. We have one for $44.99, which is crazy, and one for $40 with $5 shipping, so $45. Pretty much the same price here, and fortunately it's not completely out of my budget here. But this one is for sure. $123.95. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see how this one looks. And the seller does have 98.6% positive feedback. That's really good. You know, that's really good. He states that the condition is very good for this item, which is always a good sign, but they do not accept returns. Now, normally I tend to be a little bit wary about buying stuff that does not accept returns in case the quality is poor. And by the look of it, the quality is very good. We got a bit of a tear/rip here. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. You know, you get the case, you get everything, you get the DVDs here. That's looking good so far. And oh, here we go. This is what we're looking for. I tend to look for the back of the DVDs just to make sure there's no scratches, you know, that the item is in good condition. You want to make sure that the discs are able to play, and this is a DVD that I really want to watch. You know, I want to watch the entirety of season 1, considering this is the only American season compilation DVD ever made. There's no season 2 collection, there's no season 3, there's nothing past that. If you're looking for those, you have to look at other countries, because they have released entire DVD sets of complete seasons of the show. And I think this is great. And everything's looking great. I mean, every box, every disc, nothing seems to be out of shape here. And $40, considering the condition that this is in, is actually a good deal. We're just going to take a look at the item description. It's always good to also take a look at that. Make sure nothing is missing. By the look of it, everything looks fine. Everything looks great. So I see no reason why I shouldn't get this. So we're gonna take a look at it one more time, just to make sure everything's okay. But yeah, I think we found our first item. Wow, the early years. I never thought I'd even find this on eBay, considering how difficult it is to even find it in person. I mean, you don't run into this every day. And you can make a best offer. Normally, if you can't afford to pay $40 plus $5 in shipping, and they do accept best offers, it's always good to make them an offer, you know. $35, $30, I mean, I might even make an offer. We'll see how this plays out. I'll let y'all know what happens. But yeah, if you can make an offer that's relatively close but less than the listed price, go all for it. But if you can afford it at this price, then by all means go for that too, you know. It's not often you run into stuff like this. So yeah, let's keep hunting. Now up next, we're going to look at Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, kind of the second item I'm looking for here. And here's one for $18.95. It does have some stickers on it. You know, it's the original Anchor Bay price. It's the original Anchor Bay release, so that's good. You know, $20 is a bit much for a DVD, I'm not gonna lie. Especially considering, according to this picture, it used to cost $7.99 and had a sale price of $5.99. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna save this for now. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna purchase it. It is brand new though, so that's always a good sign. Here's another one for $37.99. Yikes. Here's one in a slim case. Now, I'm not particularly looking for DVDs in slim cases right now. I know I've purchased some in the past, but I'm not really looking to collect any of them right now, so we're not gonna take a look at that. Here's a lot. It's always good to look at lots, you know, especially if it has DVDs that you're looking for. You want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything when you're hunting on eBay. You can always look at the list. They have Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. Oh, but it's the slim case. That's okay. If y'all are looking for the slim case for a good price, I recommend getting it from here, from this seller. Yeah. It's always good to purchase stuff on eBay when it comes to Thomas and Friends DVDs, because it's not often you run into half-price books or movie trading companies or Goodwills or stores like that. Even though those are really good to find DVDs, it's not always a guarantee you're going to find what you're looking for. So eBay is always the best option if you don't have access to those stores in your area. Here's one for $70. That's a bit too much. Too much for me. Out of my budget. For one DVD. Okay, so I decided to just move on from that. I don't think I'm going to find anything particularly in my budget for that DVD. So let's move on to James Learns a Lesson. Another one of the big DVDs that I have not been able to find anywhere. And I'm not talking about the reprints and all that, like the one here. As you can see, it's got the Head Entertainment logo in the top. I'm looking for the Anchor Bay release from 2005. No slim cases. Here we go. Here's an Anchor Bay one. This one is at an auction. Now, I also don't really like to partake in auctions because it's not always guaranteed that you're going to get it. You know, someone could swoop in and take it from you at the last second, last minute. This one does end in 4 days, so it might be good. $10 is not a bad price, plus $14, $13. Considering how rare this DVD is, but we're just gonna see if we can find any other options here for us for this particular DVD. Here's one from Canada. Sometimes buying stuff from another country can be very expensive, and by the look of it, we're probably not gonna find it. It doesn't seem like it's available. Here's another one, and can barely tell that's the Hit Entertainment logo right there. We're looking for the Anchor Bay release. Okay, more stock images, more reprints. Okay, it's safe to assume that I'm probably not gonna find it. Yep, that sucks. Alright, let's look up something else. Okay, so the next item on the list is the original Anchor Bay release of the 10 Years of Thomas and Friends. Now, there are many different versions of this DVD. I'm specifically looking for the first release, not particularly one that's very damaged by the look of it, or one that's the slim case. Now, no one should ever buy that. No one should ever watch that. Please avoid it. Okay, let's keep going. Here's one that I have. Has all these buttons on it, so I guess if I don't find this DVD here, it's not particularly an issue because I already have a version of it, and like I said, it's that one. But yeah, $50. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna have to test my luck with finding it in stores and see. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can find it in stores, because by the look of it, we're not gonna find it. Okay, so we're at the end now, and I decided to just ditch the whole idea of getting a tape with a train and just look at tapes, because why not? Not looking for any specifics, so I just looked up Thomas and Friends VHS tapes, and let's see what pops up. I do like collecting some of the older ones, like the Shining Temptation releases, you know, stuff like that is more of the stuff I like to get. Especially stuff like this, you know, tapes that look like DVDs, but they were never actually turned into them, or they were released with different names. Now here's one of the Gallant Old Engine for $12. Not a bad deal. I'm actually going to pick this one up. It's not in bad condition. A bit of a rip there, but it does come with the original tape. Pretty cool artwork. Why not? We're going to get this one. Alright guys, I'm really looking forward to see the stuff that we purchased here today. Once it all arrives, I will do a big unboxing of everything. Got some good stuff here today. Very excited. Now before we wrap things up, let's see if we can find one more thing. A lot of original tapes. If you guys are tape collectors, I'm sure it's a lot easier to find stuff on eBay than it is out in the wild. Okay. Here's a copy of Thomas Breaks the Rules. Really good condition. Does come with the tape. Everything seems to be in order here. Think we're gonna get this one. Oh, and returns are accepted. So that's always a good sign. You want to look for something that offers returns. And I think with that, we found our last item of the hunt. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos. We're going to be doing another DVD hunt next month. I think we're just going to be doing this monthly. And I'll let you guys know if I'm not going to do it monthly. But if I don't, then we're definitely going to have another video to replace it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully with all the stuff in my hand.